Hi guys, so I decided to put together the recap today in a video just because there was so many trades, so much movement, it just would be really difficult to write it all out basically, but it was a fantastic day, and I'll admit the last couple days here haven't been great. Monday especially had very little opportunity, probably a losing day for most traders. And yesterday started really slow, but we did have a little bit more opportunity as the day went on. But it all works out where you get days like this where you can really hit a home run. You start getting some really big moves. So hopefully this volatility that's in the market here continues over the coming weeks and offers us a lot of opportunity. So things started off here just at the open where we had this really nice push down. A little bit of an advanced trade here because we're working off not so much momentum. That's why I just took the profit here just for a couple points. And then some no fills before we eventually came back to the upside. And there were some clues in here definitely that we had the potential to turn. And so managed to take a smaller exit on that before eventually taking a small loss here. So at this point, not really up by much, but then the market really started to get moving and offered a lot of opportunity. So managed, as you can see here, to get a couple points to the downside, another trade down into the support area here for a couple points, and then finally a trade that was a little bit delayed, but waiting to see what the reaction would be, and then taking a short and having the expectation that if we break this area, we could have a really good run on our hands. So I was actually looking for 5 points on this one. My target just missed by 1 tick, and we started to come back the other way, so I ended up taking 4 points on that. And basically after that, seeing the way the market was running, I adjusted my targets to 4 points if we continued to run to the downside because of the type of movement we were getting. So I took a loss here, took another short for 4 points, took another short which again ran pretty smoothly for 4 points. Here I was again going for that 4 points, but there was a difference in the price action here in terms of this final burst. This exhaustive burst is what we call this. And so once price started to snap back, I took a earlier exit there where I was kind of trailing my stop down. So just took 2.5 on that one because again I was actually just 1 tick away. I had my order at 1540, so just 1 tick away from being filled on that. But that's, that happens sometimes. That's not too big a deal. Did try to get short again though, but instantly not feeling very good about that one just because of the overall picture that I mentioned in here. So definitely wanted to reduce my risk on that from the 5 ticks down to just 3 ticks. And then just some, more good movement. Didn't really feel like taking much of anything to the upside. I did attempt to take a long here, it didn't fill, but then once price started to come back down from this top, I just wasn't interested because really that's a big part of trading is you really have to look at the bigger picture. You have to look at the overall movement in the market, and everything today was pretty much to the downside. So all the winning trades, all the big profits, they're to the downside. So you want to be very careful about taking those trades to the upside where the potential is really limited. And so that was no trade there. Did try one here that ended up being a loss, but gave it another go for one that eventually did work out. This one I was actually aiming for the 4 points again down into these lows, and I was trailing my stop and I got taken out. So you can see I would have worked out for the 4 points, but just got 2 on that. But that's that's the price you sometimes pay by trailing your stop rather tightly. And the same thing happened here where I was going for a little bit more profit but got taken out for just the 2 points on that one. And then finally got a loss in here. And then from there, we bottomed out, had a really quick spike off the area, so I removed my order. But that was pretty much it for the day. It was a long day, a lot of trades and longer than I typically go. But just because of the way the market has been the past few days, I really wanted to take advantage of the market when it's moving well, because when it's moving well and there's opportunity, it generally is going to pay off for you to stick around and try and get as much out of it as you can. So today was great, 9 wins, 6 losses, 18.75 points, which is definitely one of the bigger days of the year. You don't see many days over that 15-point mark, so really great day. And I thought it'd be important as well just to mention, the average win, average loss. Generally, average loss is a little bit lower than this, but a day where it was moving quite well, you probably want to give yourself a little bit of room, allow the market to reestablish the trend. So we were closer to the 1 point there for the average loss, but the average win was very, very high today. Experienced traders, they will know how to be able to get into the market and hold for some of those bigger profit targets when the market's moving well. So if price is moving aggressively, it's all right to be fairly aggressive in terms of your entries and your exits. So hopefully you guys found this useful and you like this done in video format. And if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free just to let me know on the STA website. Thanks, guys.